So, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet have been out for a little over a month now. I've been playing the game pretty religiously since the game came out, and I have about 130, 140 hours of playtime at the moment. I guess you could say I'm enjoying these games thoroughly. We've gotten a lot of new mechanics and concepts from this game, and one of which, to me, sticks out more than any of the other ones. Within the endgame zone of Area 0, we were introduced to Paradox Pokémon. Pokémon that were conceptualized from the past or from the future, depending on which game you get. I picked up a copy of Pokémon Violet, so I have more first-hand experience with the futuristic Paradox Pokémon. Personally, my favorite of the bunch is Iron Moth. It just looks so fresh, the wing panels, and the way they move, and its animations are just kinda satisfying. But of course, each game got 7 different Paradox Pokémon. But what if there were more? I teamed up with my Fakemon artist, Paul, who whipped up some sick concept art of some sweet ideas for Paradox Pokémon directly from my brain. Before we see these new Paradox Pokémon, I'd just like to quickly ask you to consider subscribing. It's free, and doing things such as liking, commenting, and subscribing really help out the channel. That's all I'll say about it, so let's get into this video. A quick editor's note going into this video. I was going over my B-roll of me going down in Area 0 and just, riding around. I missed a shiny. I missed a shiny. I'm not going to tell you where. I'm going to leave that up to you. Watch the video closely and you can see where I missed that shiny. If you find it, comment down below. The first Paradox Pokemon I have conceptualized is based off a Pokemon who actually did not make the cut into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know it. You love it. It hails from the Kanto region. It's Lapras. I had a lot of options with using Lapras as a base. I could have gone with a scary and monstrous past Paradox form, maybe taken some inspiration from the Loch Ness Monster. But I thought I'd try my hand at picturing what Lapras would look like as a future Paradox form. Say hello to Iron Submarine. It's based off of a modern-day military submarine with a little inspiration from the Yellow Submarine from the Beatles. Instead of the classic water-ice type combination, Iron Submarine becomes Water-Steel type. There were a couple of different type combinations I thought of, but since it's based on a submarine, I thought Steel type would be best. Iron Submarine can move silently in any body of water and is undetectable by any form of radar. What do you all think of this Paradox Pokemon? Leave a comment down below and I'd love to hear your feedback. It's now time to go the other way and introduce you to a past Paradox Pokemon. This one is based off of a returning Pokemon that hasn't been in a main series game in a long time. This Pokemon is also, in my opinion, rather underrated. It's Breloom. It's definitely better than some other Pokemon that share the same typing. Seriously, how did we go 0-2 on grass fighting starters? Sorry, got sidetracked. This is Glowfungus. Instead of grass fighting, Glowfungus keeps Breloom's secondary typing and is fighting fairy. The mushrooms on top of its head and tail glow at varying brightnesses. They can captivate a target or straight up blind them. The talons on its hands and feet are razor sharp and can knock out an opponent in one hit. I personally really like how this turned out. I'm not the biggest fan of a few of the past Paradox Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet, but I really do think Glowfungus is a hit. I really could see this one being a real in-game Paradox Pokemon. I have one more Paradox Pokemon to show you in this video. Now, due to my Violet bias, I went with another future Paradox Pokemon. And, of course, I had to give my favorite generation some love here too. I was having a hard time choosing which Pokemon to give a Paradox form. Then, all of a sudden, something kicked in my brain. Spiritomb. Yeah, let's do Spiritomb. But instead of a ghost with a bunch of spooky spirits possessing a rock, let's make it a hologram. Yeah, that's perfect. This is Iron Sight. As just stated, rather than being a bundle of spirits trapped in an odd keystone, it's a hologram pad that has an extremely precise and deadly range. That's why I thought Dark Electric was the perfect type combination here. We made Iron Sight more angular, more edgy, and the round wisps are now hexagons. Kinda ties back into the other mysteries of Area 0 as well. I imagine that Iron Sight would have the highest special attack of any Paradox Pokemon. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think this one is just pure genius. And honestly, probably my favorite out of all 3 of the ones I presented for you today. And that is the 3 new Paradox Pokemon that I think would really fit well in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What do you think? Comment below which of the 3 your favorite is. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe too. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my Patreon. You get all the videos I plan to release here on YouTube early. You also get high-quality PNGs of all of my Fakeamon and other behind-the-scenes things. That's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.